So, can you just talk about what you saw in the film from this last weekend, how you guys were able to run the ball effectively, and talk about the Lions play specifically?
I think a lot of the guys executed really well. We just stayed on blocks, fought in there. But most of it was just execution, everyone doing their job, and just doing it to the best of their ability.
Can you talk a little bit about what you saw from Levon? Obviously, young guy coming in here, but he's really impressed the first couple weeks.
He's been great so far. Real tough runner. I think. Any of those guys have been doing a great job. There's so many rotating candidates, you don't really know who you're blocking for. It's just doing your job, and hopefully they find the hole and gain some good yards.
He's only given up 1 sack in 2 games. Can you talk about, even though you guys are getting the run game as well, can you talk about the pass blocking aspect of the line in terms of continuity as well?
I think most of it is just communication, knowing who you're going to, especially the running backs, knowing who the O-line's actually picking up and being able to take care of. So I think that's mostly it, just having really good communication these past 2 games in the past game, and just continue doing that is going to be really important.
Was the communication not really there last year, or is it better this year? Was the communication not really there, or was it?
I wouldn't say that. It's just I think it's been a point of emphasis in these past 2 games, and it's something we got to just keep hitting on throughout this whole season.
The ground game in general, over 350 yards, I think, on the ground. Pretty spectacular numbers-wise, but feel better in general compared to the first week, and obviously that's going to be an emphasis, getting that going every week. But is that kind of more or less what you guys are looking for?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Pete said it this morning to us that if we could do that every weekend, we're going to be a pretty tough team, especially on the offensive line. So I think guys felt good about doing it, but there's definitely more room for improvement throughout the following weeks.
Communication, you said that's what Coach Peterson brought in. Anything else he brought in that's different from last year's coach from an offensive perspective? Reads, any of the pulling, was anything different schematically that he brought in? Clearly some. But
I wouldn't say that he brought it in, but it's just,
right.
I think I don't want to say that, but I think it's improved. But I think a lot of technique has been focused on more. Coach Strasser, our coach, is really detail-oriented. So everything, we're being graded on everything. Every play there's something he's got to tell you. So that's something that's a little different, yeah.
Balanced attack. Can you talk a little bit about that? I know the running game is important to do smash mouth when you need it, but also with Miles being more about whoever's back there. Can you talk a little bit about having a balanced attack and what that does from an offensive line perspective?
I think it's just important. The coaches even said so themselves that it's really important to have a good running game, because then your passing game could open up a lot more opportunities for you. If you're packing the box and stuff, so that's all I got to say about that, really.
What's the adjustment been like for you at center? More comfortable, less so than you expected, or?
I've been more comfortable. It's not too hard playing with Dex and James next to me, or Sifa. Those are really good guys, really good guards. So it makes my job a lot easier.